How to end negative self-talk. This is going to be the premise for today's video. Got some gems for you guys so you don't go back to your old ways and think that life is a piece of shit, because it's honestly not. One, it's going to be through your perspective of how you see life as a whole. So if you see life as this obstacle, I can't get through all these things, my life sucks, blah, 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 then it's only gonna give you more of that. So it comes down to you changing that perspective, because once you start to change your perspective, you start to stack the wins, you start to see the gratitude, because the gratitude is through the action that you take. So when you have the gratitude in place, then you have purpose. So if you are in your late 20s, let's say, and you feel lost in life, you feel like life sucks, right? You're working a corporate job and it's that 9-to-5 life and you want to get out of there and you hate life, you're very miserable, then you have to start to focus on what you actually fucking want out of this life. Same if you're 35 and you got a drinking problem. So cut out here's the thing, cut out the shit that isn't serving you any purpose. Have the purpose of what you actually want to do. Purpose over pleasure always. Now, when you have the purpose instilled in yourself, you have to align it with the work. Now you're going to be on a whole different wavelength, a whole different path when you start to choose purpose over pleasure. And when you start to see things in a whole new light based off the wins that you are stacking. So for instance, if you're usually waking up at 8 o'clock to go to work, but you go to fucking the gym at now 6 a.m. and you're up at 4:45, 5 o'clock, that's a win in itself. So you'll start to do the same thing when you see this consistently through your daily process of what you're doing with everything that you do as well. You'll start to see it when you just go out. You'll start to see like, oh, I don't want to do that, but I want to do this instead because I know that doesn't serve me any purpose. And you'll see the blessings in everything as well. So, for instance, if you have a washer and dryer that you're able to do at your fucking house, you will see the blessings of how grateful you actually are compared to somebody who is not in that same position. That's a win in itself. It's all through your perspective. Again, that gratitude is the source. It is the fucking action for you to pursue and see life in a whole different perspective. So it also depends on who you're surrounding yourself with. So if you have a lot of negative people that are in your life, then just cut them out. So I know it's easier said than done, but it comes down to you actually making that choice. Because what the fuck are they actually serving you? They're not serving you any purpose, and they're on a certain type of wavelength. I had an alarm go off, so it just cut out. But you have to be on a different wavelength than them. They cannot be on this bullshit wavelength that you're not on the same wavelength about, because then you're just going to end up just like them. So the negative will always overpower the positive, but it's through you just cutting all that fucking bullshit out. So you have to surround yourself with people that are more like-minded like you of the journey that you're on. So that would be through the attraction that you do for yourself. You'll start to be like, nah, that's whack. I don't want to go to the bar with you guys. Fuck that shit. So then when this starts to happen, you're going to start to end that negative self-talk about yourself. Once you retrain your subconscious to start thinking in a certain way, when you see those wins stacking up, your mindset is changing in all fucking aspects. It's only going to get easier and easier, where every moment of the day you're going to be so aware of the thoughts that you're having that this shit is so fucking easy, that your mind is not even thinking of any negative thoughts. It knows when a negative thought is even coming in, and you know, hey, that's not me. I can't be talking bad about myself, because then I know I'm going backwards. Then I'm not progressing. I'm not having that personal development of myself increasing and gaining more success when I do this. So why are you gonna feed into that? Don't fucking do that shit. It's not worth it. So from the very get, where you're probably at the start of this, is it's like, oh, it seems impossible. But it's through the reps. Repetition is the mother of skill. So the more that you do the reps, more you wake up at an earlier time, hit the gym, stack the wins. Okay, I went to the gym. I have my supplements. I hit PRs. I tracked my macros. Those are little wins in itself. So when you get little things like that, that's all positive actions that are happening. So your positive self-talk is going to start to kick in. Your confidence is just naturally going to raise. So journaling can help atone for yourself to stack the wins and then see, oh my God, I'm able to do this. Oh my God, I've been able to do this for 10 days and then 50 days and then 100 days and then so on and so on and so forth. Your subconscious will start to change with more confidence and belief in yourself. And even just going to source, going to the universe, God, whatever you want to call it. I'm more of a believer of just universe, like source. And it's kind of, my mentality is just like it's tied in with God and Christ. It's very weird how I think about it. Like, I think everything is just connected, honestly. So whatever you believe is going to come true. So if you put faith and open up your heart to source, open up your heart to the world, to others, and not make it all about you, and you try to serve others and help others, then you're not being selfish and you're not closed off. So that can make you have negative self-talk too, when you're being so selfish and just so negative just anything that you do. So when you decide that, okay, I'm not going to be selfish. I'm going to focus on helping others. I'm going to focus on my purpose. I'm going to focus on my vision. I'm going to focus on just stacking wins, seeing everything in a new light, because light always shines out darkness. There's a lot of just bullshit out here that people are just venting, and it's honestly just bullshit that are little fucking problems that we all have. Oh my God, I wasn't able to get my steak fucking medium, so I had to spit in it and give it back to the waiter. Like, literally, like, what the fuck is that shit? That's such a dick move and such a negative bullshit mindset that you would go out and do that because of your fucking steak. Like, grow the fuck up. We have grown fucking men and women out here acting like children. So be different. Do you want to be like everybody else? Fuck that shit. You're not meant to fucking fit in the first place. So change your fucking mindset. Everyone out here negative, what the fuck are you gonna do? Change that shit. Change to that positive, merkin ass motherfucker. Wake up every day and know I'm a merc today. Look in that fucking mirror. Know you're that fucking dude, and you're gonna crush every single day, and anything that comes in your fucking way, you're gonna merc that shit. That's the mentality, because then everything starts to shift. Subconscious starts to pick it up. Your consciousness as a whole starts to pick it up. And you'll start to see that everything gets a lot easier. And affirmations as well to solidify that belief about yourself is key. So the more, again, that you do all this, the more easier it's going to be. So that's the video for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Sub to the channel. Love you guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one.